911 dispatchers. What's the most ridiculous call turned out to be real? I'd been working dispatch for 6 years when I got this call on a Thursday night around 11 p.m. My training says never hang up on silent calls until you can confirm it's not serious. Sometimes people pocket dial, sometimes they're in danger and can't speak, so I stayed on the line. Then I heard it. Baby babbling, just soft little sounds like a baby playing. I asked, "Hello, is anyone there?" Nothing, just more babbling and what sounded like quiet breathing. My gut told me something was off. I flagged the call for a trace while keeping the line open. The number came back as a burner phone, which made me even more nervous. Burner phones usually mean trouble. I kept listening. The baby was making those cute sounds babies make when they're happy, you know? But then I heard a loud thud, like something heavy hitting the floor. Complete silence after that, not even the baby sounds. I asked again, "Is anyone there? Do you need help?" Still nothing. But then the baby started making noise again, and this time I heard something that made my blood run cold. Clear as day, in that sweet baby voice, I heard "Mama fall." That was it. I immediately contacted our patrol units and started working on tracing the signal through cell towers. We narrowed it down to about a 1-mile radius in the suburbs. I dispatched Officer Jenny and her partner to canvass the area. They started knocking on doors, asking if anyone had called 911 or if there were any emergencies. Most people said no, looked confused. For 40 minutes, they went house to house. I stayed on that line the entire time, listening to the baby babble and occasionally say "mama" or make crying sounds. Finally, they knocked on this blue house with a white fence. A young woman answered, maybe mid-20s, looked totally fine. "No, nobody called 911 here," she said. "It's just me and my daughter." That's when they heard the crying. Loud crying coming from inside the house. The officers asked to come in and check. The woman seemed confused but let them. They found a baby in the living room, maybe 18 months old, sitting on the floor with a phone next to her, but the crying was coming from somewhere else. They followed the sound to the bathroom and found the baby's mom unconscious on the floor. She'd slipped getting out of the shower, hit her head on the edge of the bathtub, and had been bleeding from a gash on her forehead. The baby had somehow managed to activate the emergency call feature on her mom's phone. You know how iPhones have that thing where you can call 911 even when it's locked? The baby had been tapping the screen and accidentally triggered it. The paramedics said the mom had been unconscious for at least an hour, maybe more. The head injury wasn't life-threatening, but she had a serious concussion and needed stitches. If they hadn't found her when they did, she could have had complications from the bleeding. The baby kept saying "mama fall" to the officers while they worked on her mom. She'd been trying to tell us what happened the whole time. The mom made a full recovery, but when she found out what happened, she broke down crying. She said her daughter had just learned those words that week, "mama" and "fall," and had been practicing them constantly.